What's up, YouTube? This is Billy from COD Hate Sex, and I hate this fucking game. Jesus. Well, yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with my Elgato. I've recorded this about like 6 times or something like that, something ridiculous. And my audio keeps cutting out with the Elgato. I don't know, I'm probably gonna smash and say it broke and then just get a new one or something like that. But, yeah, I'm here to bring you a very unimpressive gameplay. Lately my internet has been really shaky, so I've been getting BS out of a lot of kills, getting my shit pushed in and whatnot. So, you know what? I decided to join a game and just be a little bit of a kill whore. As you can see here, it's a 4-man team on the opposing side, and I'm just running around in their spawn, killing them on a rotation to B. You know, stuff like that. I do not like to call myself a pub stomper, even though, I mean, essentially this is what most pub stompers do. Like, I don't like it. I prefer league play a lot because it's actually a competitive edge. You actually have to, you know, have a gunfight with people instead of shooting them in the back like, you know, I just did earlier. But anyway, enough about that. It's a whole different commentary for a whole different, another day. But anyway, yeah, moving on. Today's topic is going to be Call of Duty Ghosts and what I think of it, and pretty much, you know, my whole opinion on it, obviously. Most of you don't know, my first Call of Duty was Black Ops 1. It was as the first experience, son of a bitch, I'm swallowing my own tongue here. Oh my god, bear with me, I'm getting there. As my first-person shooter, I honestly fell in love with it. The whole concept of competing with other people and stuff like that, you know, pretty much just competition in general. You know, like, if you, I don't know, it's just something that is very appealing, you know, to just beat the shit out of someone on Call of Duty. It's just so fun. And anyway, yeah, I was very naive back then. I really didn't have a concept of, you know, lag or stuff like that, you know, camping. So if I ever died, I honestly thought that I got, you know, outplayed or stuff like that. It was my own fault. So I never really got angry, even though, you know, I would die a lot. But I mean, I maintained a 2.0 KD, and for it being my first Call of Duty, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, and as soon as MW3 came out, I tried that, and to be honest, I really didn't enjoy it too much, considering that everyone who got that game also played MW2, MW1 prior to getting that game, and MW3 was like MW2.5. So I mean, everyone had an unfair advantage, you know, compared to me, who was just, you know, starting off fresh. I'm not making any excuses. I just, you know, really wish there was a new series that came out opposed to, you know, another sequel. So, I mean, yeah, I really wasn't good at MW3. I wasn't used to the map layouts, to the guns, to the spawn system, to the graphics in general. I mean, that's one thing that I really did hate. I mean, for Black Ops 1, I got used to the bright maps. You know, you could see everything clear as day, but a lot of stuff blended in for me. In MW3, I guess I wasn't used to it. And Call of Duty Ghosts, to be honest, looks exactly like MW3. The whole graphic system, I mean, they're bringing back guns from MW3, the PP90, and I mean, people who tested out the game early, they say there is a gun that feels exactly like the ACR. So, to be honest, I have a pretty, like, good feeling that Infinity Ward is, like, scheming, just reskinning MW3, you know, just to make a successful game, which I don't blame them. I mean, a lot of people liked MW3. Everyone loved the ACR. It was the go-to gun. Everyone loved the PP90. It was a go-to gun as well. But I mean, honestly, I would love to see a little more, you know, something a little more innovative, something more refreshing. But they are appealing to that, of course. I mean, they added a new class selection. Did I just fucking rewind? Son of a bitch! I'm so bad at this. Bear with me. Okay, so yeah, they added a new class set of rifles, marksman rifles, which would include guns like the FAL or semi-automatic guns, stuff like that. They added a new system to the snipers where you get a some sort of dual vision where you zoom in, but you're also able to see outside the scope. So I mean, that's pretty cool. That's very innovative. And I mean, the whole point system with the perks and everything, I believe you get 8 points, and there are 5. Let me forward this to you really quick. I'm recording this in theater, not with my Elgato, but I forgot to record this, you know, live. So yeah, I'm going back to theater. Anyway, As I believe to date, there are uh, 5 perk selections and 6 tiers in each. So there are a total of 30 perks, I believe, or vice versa. But yeah, so you get 8 points, and obviously the tier one perks for each category is 1 point up to 5 points. So you can have a 5 tier perk and a 3 tier perk, 4 tier perk and another 4 tier perk, stuff like that. You can have 8 1 tier perks or something. And I mean, I can already tell you which perks are gonna be the most used, because quick draw is I think a 2 point perk. So is a scavenger, stalker, and stuff like that. The most convenient, what's the word I'm looking for here? The most essential perks that you'd probably need to be successful at the game. They're pretty low. I mean the higher tier perks, they're really unnecessary, to be honest. I mean, I think one of the 5 point perks is to disguise where you killed the enemy at. Essentially, you know how in a Call of Duty, when you kill someone or when your teammate dies, a skull pops out, showing exactly where they died. There's a perk that allows you to disguise that, so pretty much they don't give away your position to the enemy team. But honestly, I really don't think that's necessary. But then again, that's just me. So yeah, I mean, one more thing, the Odin Strike, the new Moab. As I saw in the reveal, there's this whole game mode where you can actually get it in a care package from, this thing called Field Orders, where you kill someone, a briefcase pops out, you walk over it, and then you have a set of orders that you need to complete, a command. And as soon as you do, you get a care package, and the Odin Strike, I'm not sure if it's 100% that you'll get it, or maybe, it's just a chance it'll be in there. Personally, I don't agree with that. Personally, I wish there was a Moab type streak in Black Ops 2. I was hoping that the Swarm would have been that, because I mean, a Moab could have had a little bit of buffing, because I mean, you have kill streaks in MW3 that get more kills than a Moab does, but it's less kills, obviously. And I thought Black Ops 2 needed a little something more dynamic, like having the Swarm at 2,500 points, that would have been great. Personally, I think that's what they should have done. I mean, have the Hunter Killer as a score streak, and then the Swarm as the Moab alternative. I mean, because think about it. Think of how dynamic it'd be, how impressive it'd be, how cool it'd be if someone got a Swarm in game, and then everyone knows that someone reached this specific amount of kills and stuff like that. Someone worked hard to get that. Someone had enough skill to get that. That's what a Moab did. That's what a Moab that's what the Moab was all about. Just the fact that you can reach that level of prestige to get a Moab. It was like kick ass. And I think they should have had it here, because I mean, anyone can really get a Swarm, and it's I believe it's 1,900 points. That's 19 kills, 6 less than a Moab, and unless you're running hardline and stuff like that. Well, yeah, hope you've enjoyed this rant. It was all over the place. I know I'm new to all this fucking not live commentary shit. You see, I'm still so bad at it. Anyway, if you've enjoyed even a little bit of this, please leave a like rating. Once again, it's Blue from Cloud Hates Lags, and have a great day.